Journey to You is a Hallmark film from 2005. This is directed by Terry Ingram, and it's written by John Eliot Jordan and Carlie Mantilla-Jordan, and we have a cast including Erin Cahill and Erik Valdez. And this one was quite interesting. Things aren't going the way Monica wants them to with her career, so she decides to take some time to herself and walk the Camino de Santiago. And while there, she obviously reconnects with herself and tries to figure out what to do at a bit of a career crossroads, while also potentially discovering some romance. And as a story, it does work. I would say it's not as engaging as a lot of Hallmark films, and it doesn't really have the same spark. It didn't feel as wholesome, so there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But compared with a lot of other Hallmark films with similar premises of a person not happy with their career, maybe not happy with their love life, it just didn't seem to offer the same heartwarming, fuzzy feel. And some people might like that. If you're not a huge fan of Hallmark vibes, it might actually be an okay one for you. But that being said, if you do like Hallmark films, I'd say it's still worth watching. The narrative is well handled, the pacing is generally not too bad, the characters are well enough written, the story works well. I don't have any real complaints about it. We do have some good performances, some good camera work, some really lovely locations, a lot of really beautiful outdoor scenes, very well lit outdoor scenes. It's a pleasant experience. It's not the strongest Hallmark film, but as I said, there's nothing really wrong with it. I guess I just didn't feel very much when I was watching it. I liked it. I wasn't bored. I wasn't irritated, absolutely not. I just wasn't necessarily as involved in the story. Usually with Hallmark films, it's very easy to feel like we're there, we're on the journey with the characters, where emotionally, I say we, I emotionally respond to a lot of things that are happening, and that's quite typical of Hallmark. This one, I was just going through the motions, and it was a pleasant enough film. So if it sounds like a story for you, if you like any of the cast, if you're a Hallmark fan, absolutely check it out. In my opinion, the quality just isn't quite there. It's just not as heartwarming, it's not as inviting, it's not as engaging, but there's nothing wrong with it. So I don't think it has the same heartwarming, fuzzy, magical spark that Hallmark often has, but that being said, it's absolutely fine as a film on its own, and if it sounds like one for you, then I'm happy enough to recommend it.